Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dave here, and yes, I know I'm a day late. I'm sorry. I've had all kinds of stuff going on this week. ABS system went out on the car due to my wife slamming on the brakes to avoid an accident. If she had actually gotten hit, the insurance would have covered not only that damage, but probably a whole new car. But since we did the right thing and avoided the accident, we get Zippo. So that's a chunk of change out of the pocket. But besides that, I want to thank Newtypebuilds, which is, as you saw in the previous video, a new store that's opening up, sending this to me for a review for you guys. And I have to be honest. After the other Build Fighters kits that I have done, I was like, okay, this will be pretty easy. I can knock this out in a couple hours. Well, one thing led to another, and I'm like, you know what? I want to panel line this as I'm building it. I want to do this. I want to do that. And then next thing I know, I've got hours invested into it. And I have to say it is, well worth the money to pick this up. It is an awesome little kit. I would have to say, in my opinion, which I don't know what it counts for, other than it not having a full internal frame, this is almost a miniature master grade. There are a lot of parts to this. There's a lot of detail, a lot of panel lines. This is for me, a great representation of the high nu or high V, however that you want to end up saying it. Which, as you guys know, is one of my favorite suit designs. I'm not a big new fan of having the funnels on the back like so, but I do like the high nu with basically like the wing thing going on. Now, some pre-warning: I will not be doing the bird form in this video. I will do it in the next video I end up doing with the amazing Lev D, doing the comparison and all of that, just because I don't want to pull this apart too many times. But I will end up showing you guys here in a little bit all the parts breakdown, movement, things like that, and the details in close up. But yeah, this guy is pretty freaking awesome. He does stand on his own. The joints are freaking great. No ball joints or things like that as far as the arms and the legs. Well, the legs have ball joints, but they're very tight. But the arms haven't popped out. I haven't had anything pop off on this, and I've had it fall over. I have stuck some of the stickers and then the metal foils on here for you guys. So stay tuned. We will be back, and I'll show you everything in close-up. Alright guys, so here we are with part of the review where I pretty much have everything all broken down for you. I do have a few bits off to the side here that you're not seeing, that are included. There were a lot of parts left over, and I believe that those are from the original high grade high nu. So that will leave you some nice its and bits for customs, things like that. And I believe there are some of them that you can swap around in case you wanted to do something custom even with this guy. So I kind of like starting out or showing you guys it broken down like this, because it's kind of like how I like seeing it. You do have the different sections. You have the arms, you have the legs, the backpack part, the shield, the weapons, and the head over here, the chest. Now, I don't know at this point while I'm filming this if I will end up doing the bird mode, because I'm not a big fan of that. I think I might save that for when I do the actual review on the Lev D. That way it will kind of do a comparison of the two of them. So stay tuned for that one, of course. But I'm going to kind of show you guys around on this and show you how it ends up going all together. So let's get you guys in a little bit closer. On here we have, of course, the head, and I just kind of want to show you guys. Now I did do a just a quick panel line wash on here. I think I have way too much light, so you can see all the details fairly well, and I think that's not enough light. I'm just not having a good time right now. It was just a funky week for me. Okay, that's a little bit better. So there you go. That's the head. It is, and I did do the stickers on there for the eyes. I do really like it. As I probably said in the other video, I really like the build on this. This was the most complicated high grade kit I have built. So just this is for the lower forearm. You have the shoulder piece. You do get good range of motion. I do like the fact that it is attached into the shoulder piece here, instead of just being a slide on, so it doesn't come loose. I actually wish a lot of master grades were that way, because it's a pain in the butt when they come popping loose. Things like the Zaku's are notorious for that. So the other side of the arm is pretty much the same. We're just going to snap it together. Now these pieces actually can be flipped around either way. That just slides on, and then these can be flipped over facing the other direction. So both arms are not identical, as you can see, a little bit different. On the chest piece here, this is a sticker. Then you've got of course the sticker that's up in there. I do like the silver part, and I think I said this when I did the unboxing that they did. You can kind of see it's almost opaque. Very cool. You do get a little forward and back motion with the socket. Another thing I really like about this is the fact that it is pegged and not a ball joint, like let's say the Burning was, or the others. The neck joint is hinged right there, so very nice on that. Let's see here. On the back you have sockets for these to plug into. You get two thrusters. Now I did not pull these off because they are a pain in the rear to get on and off, just pre-warning. But you do get side to side, and then this piece swings side to side, and this is for the funnels to attach to. For the torso, there's the details on that. A lot of great panel lines and details even up in there. You do have the ball joint that goes in there. That's another thing too. Getting into the legs, you have the thigh section, and that ball joint fits in here very tight and very well. He can stand on his own, as you guys know, by himself. So we have this piece. You have the lower leg. You can see all the vents and stuff. I did put the sticker on there. If you look at the manual, it shows that it's shifted over and laid down perfectly. The only problem with that is they use water slides to do that, so it will not lay down properly if you're trying to do it with the sticker. Just pre-warning. So I'm going to slide that on there, and you do get a nice bend on there. And you got the foot. If you have not done a high grade, or you've been thinking about doing one of the Build Fighters kits, so far out of the ones that I've built, I would say this is the winner so far. So for these, you do have this funnel that comes out, and you can pop it apart. You do have the details inside, and you can do it like so. And it's just going to snap back in there. This portion here will open up, and you can put the beam saber handles in there, one on each side. And let me do this. All right, so these portions here are going to plug into here. You can pull off this section and put in the beam handle so he can hold these. Or if you have the bird transformation, this can be attached to that, and you can also attach the beam sabers to that as well. Getting into the weapons, you get only 2 beam sabers. You get a short one and a long one. These are in the light blue. 2 handles. Now I think if I saw correctly, the downside is you have to pull this piece off to get it into this section up here. You get the hands, of course, that you saw on here, which are weapon holding hands, and then you get a gun holding hand as well. You have the shield here, has the arm clip, 3 thrusters that are on there, and the shield is kind of nice. I was kind of disappointed. I missed the traditional shield myself. These pieces we'll go over at another time or another video. This is for the bird form. The bird. And then you get 2 weapons. You get the bazooka, which is only 3 parts. It's literally the handle, side A, side B. Beam rifle, 3 parts. Side A, side B, and then this section that's up here. So let's throw this bad boy together real quick for you. Now these are pretty nice as far as the side skirts. They are posable. I have split the front skirt. I always suggest that, depending on what you're planning on doing with the posing. Just split that ball joint to go in there. All right, for this lower section, let's put the head on. Do 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 do. And stick the right arm on. You do have these metallic foil stickers. I don't know if you guys can see them, for the front and back. Need my long ass clumsy fingers. All right, let's see. Spin you around here. Plug that in like so. I suggest plugging these in first before doing these pieces, as it'll just be too difficult for you. So there is that. And he is going to be back heavy, but these joints, both in the ankle, knees, and the hips, seem to hold him fairly well. I was quite surprised. So with this, there's joint that's in there, so you can pose these like this as you, however that you want to. And I don't know, there's just something about with it like this that I just like. I think I want to flip that around. So you can actually have the shield either way that you want. You can either have it like this, or you can flip it around. I haven't determined which way that I like it yet, but I kind of like it like this. Or I might even just put it on the back. Who knows? And then I'm not even going to put the weapons in his hands. So that's that section. Stick around and we will be back with our final thoughts. Alright, so here we are back again for the final segment of this video. And again, thank you for sticking with me. You know, I'm not one of those that knock out 5 and 10 minute reviews, not very often anyway. I kind of like taking my time and collecting my thoughts. I'm trying to anyway. Again, thank you Newtypebuilds for sending this out to me. It was very awesome of you, and I have to say probably my most favorite high grade that I have built so far. Not that I've done a lot, maybe 7, 8, but this has to be the best one. And I have to say, ultimately, bang for buck, this is definitely a pickup. Even if you're not a Build Fighters fan, I would say grab this. Just for the design itself, it's a great variation on the Hi-Nu. Even with the different shield. I would suggest though probably painting the gun to match up with the, let's say, like the master grade, because this section's all in white. But accessories wise, it's pretty awesome. Again, sorry I didn't do the bird form for you guys, but that will come in another video, just showing you guys how that all ends up going together. And that's, you know, that's pretty much it. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching my videos. Sorry for being late. This week I am trying to play catch up. Again, awesome build. Thank you Newtype, and I will see you guys all next week with a new video. Talk to you all later. Peace out.